It goes to show you the power of asking. You don't ask, you don't know. Most entrepreneurs, when we get into sales, they're so afraid of rejection. They're so afraid of getting a no. They're so afraid of what if, what would they think of me, this and that we don't ask. We don't ask enough. Do you know, I've been running the group now since September, I don't know, a few months, right? A few months. Been exposed to hundreds of entrepreneurs, right? You think? Guess how many people actually get in touch with me and ask me a question? Take a guess.
Very short numbers.
Take a guess.
2.
Less than 10.
8.
Less than 10 people actually send me a question and ask me a question. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? But why don't they ask me questions?
They're afraid.
What?
They think you're busy.
They think I'm busy, and I am busy, yes. And maybe I'm busy, maybe I'll reply, maybe I don't. I don't know, right? Maybe I'll say, I'm busy, I'm sorry, right? But they don't even try.
It's the fear.
The fear.
They're not worth your time.
Not worth my time, this and that, right? And the funny thing is, those who ask, I take the time and reply and give them my advice. Isn't that interesting? We're so afraid to ask. And I say, yeah, because I can't, every time I see so many people, I can't, if you don't share with me what you need, I can't help you. Does that make sense? And here's the thing. Even though people ask, they ask the wrong way. They ask the wrong way. The emails I get from time to time, not asking for help. They try to pitch me something. They try to sell me something, which are terrible at sales, of course. They don't even understand the basics of sales. So that doesn't work. Or they want something from me without delivering any value up front. And when I keep hammering the point that you got to serve first, you got to do what? You got to give first. And they don't even get that. So I know a guy who doesn't get that, you're wasting my time. I will never do business with a guy like that, period. Because they don't even get the basic concept of giving. So even they're asking, they're doing it the wrong way. They're doing it the wrong way. So the power of asking, I asked Dan, would you like to do this and this? And bam, I said, I'll give it away, I'll do this, I'll put up the money, I'll create the website, I'll make it on my website, available to everything. A lot of audio, maybe I'll ask James about the podcast and everything else, right? So all that content, but in return, I'm not giving him any money. There's no money for it, he doesn't need my money. Right? It was just very nice. It's something I could do. I said, you know what, Dan, all your material, I mean, a lot of them are in VHS tapes, just so you know. Like how many of you know VHS tapes? Those are the older crowd, right? The younger crowd, what the hell is that? You know CD? What is a CD? Seriously, the other day I was talking to a teenager, funny. Do you know what a CD is? What is a CD? Like you put in a thing where you listen to it? You have MP3, dude. So it's kind of fun.